Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning, a little cold and wet outside. I'm going to make a couple of really nice Bolognese sauces. Easy for me to say. I'm starting this first one with short ribs, and I know I should have bone-in short ribs, but I really like the look of these bone-out short ribs, so I'm going to use these. I'm also going to make a mushroom bolognese, so that is the plan for today. It's going to take a little time. You need a little time, so get a little wine. It'll come easier with that, and let's just cook some sauce and save it for a rainy day, which we got one today, and we'll just see how it goes. We're obviously going to put a little taparettes, make it Italian sausage into this mix, but not for a little while. Here's all the beautiful short ribs. Salt it. Really nice layer of salt. Pepper. Roll them around and do it again. Okay, before we get these things cooking, the first thing I'm going to do to these short ribs after obviously salt and peppering them is I am going to flour them. Now the flour will help build a roux, and the fat in the short ribs starts to melt. That flour is going to begin to adhere to that, and when we add our liquid to the sauce, it is going to make it richer, thicker, and well, that's what we're looking for, richer and thicker and deeper in flavor and color. So let's just flour these up very, very lightly. You don't need a lot. Really light. Okay, here we go. We're at the pan. Lots of olive oil. Now we're gonna get that hot, and then we're gonna sear these off. So give it a second to warm up, and we'll be back. Gotta be careful with olive oil. It has a really low smoke point, so you don't want it screaming hot, otherwise you're gonna burn through it and you're gonna burn the oil, and that's not gonna work out very well. So here we go. And because I have so many of these short ribs, I'm gonna have to do it in 2 batches. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Just a nice brown sear. Perfect. Okay, I've seared off all the short ribs. We're just gonna let those rest for just a few minutes while I cut a whole bunch of vegetables. Okay, here comes the most exciting part of the video. Kidding. Let's cut some vegetables. Celery's done. Now I'm going to start on the fennel. I took the tops off here. This is a little trickier to cut, but take your time, peel the leaves off if you need to. Obviously make sure it's washed. A little bit of dirt, not going to hurt you. I don't know. Let's see what I can do here. I'm going to take out that core. Just trim the bottom. That. All right, let's see where this goes. Such a great aroma. That's why I love to cook with it. I love it. Okay, time to do the onions. I peeled them, cut them in half. Yeah, we could get all chefy and and slice them and dice them and do that thing, but I got this little gizmo, this little gadget, and I've only used it once, and I think it worked pretty well, so I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, so it just dices them up. Nice and easy. I like easy. Okay, next up are the mushrooms. The mini shiitakes, I'm gonna chop them up. I'm gonna leave them a little coarser than the other vegetables because I like that bite. You wanna have that little texture, which is the mushroom's gonna give you. I also got some lion's mane. I wasn't going to add it to this dish, but it's a functional element ingredient. You should look into it and check it out, and we should all be eating more of this. Yeah, that's kind of all I want to do with that. Make it nice and coarse. Same sort of thing. I'm going to keep the stems in, everything. Yeah, I like it. Got some bigger pieces, obviously got some smaller ones. Just do the rest like that. Okay, last but not least, carrots. But you want these a little bit smaller because they're going to take a little longer to cook. So okay, I lied to you. I will do that on occasion, but I'll always fess up. I have one more thing to cut up. Mild Italian sausage. Taborites make Italian, my brand, which is what this is kind of all about. But we're just cooking today. And we want to use a good quality sausage, so, you know, I know a guy. Here we go. All right, gonna do the whole package, gonna add it into the short rib bolognese. It's gonna add that extra depth of flavor that we all look for when we cook and we try and really impress people and impress ourselves and really have something come through great flavor overall, just depth. That's what we're looking for. Now it's time to cook and get things going. That's the pan we had the short ribs in. This is going to be for the vegetarian bolognese. We are starting obviously with a good helping of olive oil. We'll put a little more in there. In the meat bolognese, we're going to start with sausage. It's already working. God, if you could smell this. The vegetarian, we're going to start with the carrots. It'll take a little longer. Here we go. There we go. And yes, I'm going to be respectful and have a vegetarian spoon dish. Carrots. All right, celery and fennel. Celery and fennel here. Some more olive oil here. Next are onions. This one is moving along really quickly, but we're gonna let all those vegetables soften up. God, I hope this pan is big enough. Next into the pot for each one of those, I got some tomato paste. Okay, everything is coming along. It looks great. It smells amazing. I don't know if we posted the episode yet, but I roasted some garlic. No big deal, but I like roasted garlic a lot more than I like fresh garlic. I know, don't tell anybody. But I am putting big chunks of roasted garlic in both dishes. All right, all the mushrooms go in here. Okay, just a couple more ingredients here. can of crushed tomatoes. Same thing in this one. Yep, you knew it was coming. Half a bottle of red wine there. Half a bottle of red wine there. There we go. Okay, so I told you guys I really like this brand better than bouillon. I am using a vegetarian one for both dishes right now. So just gonna add a little dab of that. And then also gonna, obviously gotta put some water, hot water in it. So we'll be doing that in a second. Okay, a little boiling water. Not a lot. Only one more thing to add to this pot. This one is done, except it needs time, a lot of time. Okay, I'm ready for the last ingredient for the short rib bolognese, which is the short ribs. There you have it. Some bolognese recipes for you. A mushroom vegetarian one right there. And then good old-fashioned short rib bolognese, which is there. Now, like I said before, the only thing you really need now is time. So what I'm gonna do is put the lids on both of these. I've got the oven really low, and I'm gonna let these roast in the cook in the oven for at least 2 to 3 hours. Serve them occasionally, maybe once, maybe twice, but the idea is you gotta let it take its time. All of those ingredients, all of those flavor profiles gotta merge together, and then you serve it however you want. You serve it over rice. I'm gonna make some gnocchis, serve it with that. You could serve it over a car tire, and it's gonna be good, I promise you. Okay, here we go. We're at the moment of truth here. It's been 2.5 hours since I put it in the oven. The mushroom bolognese is done. It's still in the oven, but I'm just gonna let it reduce a little bit more. I'll show you a picture of that. But here is the short rib. Oh, this is exactly what you want. You really cannot overcook this. This is absolutely perfect. Oh, and the smell is just incredible. Here we go. Oh man. All of it. It's a lot of work. It's kind of fun work, but it's really, really good. And again, you can put this over rice, you can put this over pasta. I'm gonna make some gnocchis. It's gonna be really, really good. So give it a try. Hope you do it. Keep going. Ciao for now.